Makes this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
What's he doing here? Go and take cover of the keep.
Makes this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Godwin! Where's your weapon?
Will you come to anoint us before we die? Father!
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Will you come to anoint us
Get
before we die?
ready!
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Anointed after the battle, Sir Hans.
Take cover!
Rude awakening, eh? Make it count. Make it count.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot Godwin! Over here! You haven't a chance!
What now? You're not up to it.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs! We can handle it! We need more archers! Get ready! Godwin! Get over here with that! Move downstairs! Yay! Need more archers! Godwin, what the fuck are they doing here? Blood fire after them! Get ready for another attack! This one's proper! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! Get ready for another attack! This one's proper! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! Get ready for another attack! This one's proper! Fucking Wenceslaus! Don't let them drive off! Knock it down! And now, fucking Wenceslaus! You can't get away from me! That won't work on me!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna. Fucking you, rat.
Don't poke at it.
Jesus.
Calm down.
I'm only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. Oh, Dentist Fortuna. Fucking the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two. Jesus. I'm only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
Everyone to the chopper!
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Dentist Fortuna, you rat! Oh, Dentist Fortuna, you rat! Personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Personal
I
bodyguard.
don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Whatever. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure?
All we have
See
to
a
do
bit
is
of the
deliver a
world.
letter to Lord Otto
Meet
von Bergov
new
and ride back
women.
again.
And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold. And I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold. And I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
My word. That is fucking impressive. He makes Perkstein look like an outhouse.
Bergov must be made of money.
My word. That is fucking impressive. He makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. House. Stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hannah take care of it himself?
We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their
He's just
doorstep.
testing you. Bet we
Aye.
will.
It does look like that. He'll hand over all the Rattay estates to you one day.
We'll drink to our success,
So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No! I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I.
How is that? Fortuna audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach, one way or another.
So do I.
How is that? Fortuna. All good, Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Trotsky's almost within reach, one way or another. All good, Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Sir. 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 Sir.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit,
What are
sir?
you after here? It's not always that straightforward these
Is
days.
this usually how you greet
Who are you
visitors,
people?
my good man? Sir Hans
How we
Capon
greet armed
of
strangers
Perkstein.
when bandits are
I bear a
pillaging
letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master.
Can you not distinguish
Sir
between a
Hans
noble
of Light and a bandit, sir?
What are you after here? It's not always that straightforward these days.
Is this usually how you greet
Who are you
visitors,
people?
my good man? Sir Hans
How we
Capon
greet armed
of
strangers
Perkstein.
when bandits are
I bear a
pillaging
letter for
everywhere.
Sir
This is
Otto
indeed
von Berghoff
the
from
seal
my
of the
master.
Lords of Light.
Sir Hans of Light and a bandit, sir?
What are you after here? It's not always that straightforward these days.
Is this usually how you greet
Who are you
visitors,
people?
my good man? Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for
This
Sir
is
Otto von
indeed
Berghoff
the
from
seal
my
of the
master.
Lord.
I'm a soldier, and Lord, my job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace ender, and Lord, my job
Even
is to
so,
defend him with
you're
my
still
life.
strangers
From
here,
Skalitz,
and
you
armed
say?
strangers
The
to
one
boot.
that
King Sigismund's and as it Cuman forces happens, plundered.
And
We're on the
slaughtered
trail
everyone.
of just such a band.
Even so,
why should I trust
I'm not
you?
going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace ender, and Lord, my job
Even
is to
so,
defend him with
you're
my
still
life.
strangers here, and armed strangers to boot.
King Sigismund's
and as it happens,
we want to negotiate an
we're
alliance,
on the trail of
and we
just
can help
such a
you with
band.
those bandits.
So why should I
Together,
trust
we'll
you?
put them in their place as a sign of goodwill, and then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you,
Want to
your help
negotiate an
might
alliance.
well come in handy.
We can help you with those
All right.
bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place as a sign of goodwill, and then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious.
We'll put them in their
These
place.
bandits create mayhem then vanish like
You'll
ghosts.
escort us to Trotsky.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. Vanish like ghosts. You'd best camp until daybreak. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you
I'll
won't
take your
accompany us
point.
to the castle to see your lord? I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after
Is there
dark,
an
especially
inn
while
in
we're
these
away.
parts, at least?
You'd best camp until daybreak.
So you
I'll
won't
take your
accompany
point.
Way out, and I'm not sure your
Back
lordship
home,
would
the
like it
last
very
time
much.
someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle.
What
we
kind
had
of a
to bombard
backwater
it
have they
to get
sent
him
us
out.
to?
Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after
Is there
dark.
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Way out, and I'm not sure your
Thomas.
lordship would like it
Last
very
time
much.
someone led a nobleman
Captain at Trotsky.
into their castle.
What
Thank
kind
you.
of a backwater have they sent us to?
Sorry again. Farewell.
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas. Captain at Trotsky.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up.
Sorry again.
What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. Hunting down those bandits. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits? Well, this is a bit of a hold-up.
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. There's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. Hunting down those bandits. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits? Well, this is a bit of a hold-up.
Come on, fellas.
Keeping their heads down. what
Camp
with that
here
big
on the
patrol
bank.
combing the woods for them. There's no tavern within
At least
reach.
we can bathe.
Bed down here for the night.
I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot
Pond
are
looks
rank.
inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Come on, fellas.
Keeping their heads down. what
Camp
with that
here
big
on the
patrol
bank.
combing the woods for them. No tavern within
At least we can bathe.
down here.
I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank. Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak? Come on, fellas. Camp here on the bank.
Come on, Conrad.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry?
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut
What I can get for you?
to tell you? I ain't playing.
Henry, oh, that
Come on, Conrad.
Come here!
just for a moment.
That's all.
Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, just for a moment, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? We managed the situation
After that
all
long
right in the
journey.
end. He even
With a
apologised
bit of swordplay. You're in the mood for that after riding so
Maybe
long.
finally stop treating me like a child. So then,
Well, I don't
Hey?
know. All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
let's save the wagers for later.
You afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet.
You're in the mood
Here's a
for
practice
that
sword
after
for you.
riding
Have
so
that
long?
ready too. Certainly. So then, hey,
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wages for later.
Give over, Tanker.
Are you afraid?
Keep the fighting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword. Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armour.
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wages for later.
Give over, Tanker.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armour. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training. Put on your helmet and armour.
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go.
Can we
A
start
bit of
with the
swordplay will give you an appetite. You've got your armour. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on, let's get warmed up. Don't worry. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
A dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. Is that the best you've got? Let's go. I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armour has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly.
Let's
now.
get warmed up.
A longer
I'll attack you a
sequence.
few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh? Oh, you will soon enough.
Yeah.
A foe in plate
You're pretty
armour
winded
has
yourself.
to be worn down.
While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh? Oh, you will soon enough.
Yeah.
A foe in plate
You're pretty
armour
winded
has
yourself.
to be worn down.
While you're attacking, you still have to take care
Good.
strength left to defend. That's the way.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. Nice. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back.
Pretty
You do
good.
that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice. Henry. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
By means of a perfect block.
You have to follow up with a strike. Become a real swordsman.
Start your attack.
Sweet. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why
Nice.
wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
You're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered,
Captain Bernard?
where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how. If someone
Alright.
gives you a riposte,
Come on then.
you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own
Nice.
riposte.
Well, yeah, right. That's not what you meant to do, is it? All right. I get
Then
it.
it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent
Enough
isn't covered,
demonstrations and
where he's
explanations.
not holding his weapon. Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen? Nice. Well, yeah, right. That's not what you meant to do, is it? All right. I get it.
100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen? Nice. Well, yeah, right. That's not what you meant to do, is it? All right. Demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh? Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. 100 groschen. Nice. Well, yeah, right. That's not what you meant to do, is it? All right. All right. Demonstrations and explanations. 100 groschen. Nice. Well, yeah, right. Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen? Nice. Well, yeah, right. That's not what you meant to do, is it? All right. Demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Your first hit.
You're a dead man! You know that?
Ow! Kurva! Your first hit. Fuck me!
You're a dead man! You know that?
Ow! Your first hit. Ow! Kurva! Me!
You're a dead man! You know that?
Ow! Kurva!
You fight like an old hag!
Ow! Kurva! Ow! Kurva!
You fight like an old hag!
Ow! Kurva!
You can't take me!
How do you do it? Ow! Kurva! Yield! Enough!
You fight like an old hag!
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable!
You can't take me!
I'll settle with you when we get to Trusky. Now let's go and eat. Do it! That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Rattay. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably
who won,
lucky,
gentlemen?
beating me after just one day of training. It seems this isn't my day. I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two before that last time.
What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow
won
we'll
back
be
then
at the
too, as I
castle,
recall.
and we'll get
You
some
had to give me your
decent
bow.
grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
You've got to have some fun.
What's left
And then
of
you
our
tried it on with the
supplies?
innkeeper's daughter when you were
Tomorrow we'll be at the
shit-faced.
castle,
She was
and we'll get
pretty.
some decent
A
grub.
real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a
I
fair
had to
mate.
drag you out of that
Your
tavern before
lovely
everyone
lot
pounced on us.
falling on your
And he had
shoulders.
his work
No
cut out.
thought of
You
wicked.
wasn't having it much.
And then Tankard's fat head appears before you
was
with his
able to court the
crooked
lasses
mouth.
like me,
And he says,
maybe
"Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
a fella was there.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair mate.
Drag you out of that
Your
tavern
lovely lot.
I've got
falling
nothing
on
to
your
regret.
shoulders. No
The whole
thought
world
of wicked.
turns around
And then
wenches.
Tankard's
Ain't
fat
that
head
right,
appears
Henry?
before you with his crooked
You
mouth.
never gave us
And
the
he
goods
says,
on that lass of
"Where's
yours.
the shit,
What
oh
was her
my
name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
I've got nothing to regret.
She's a fine lass.
The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
I've got nothing.
o por medio de una desarrolladora.
And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? All right. What is this racket here?
It works. Let's go.
Pana je u oltáře, kleká si před farářem, potí se mu dlaně, jak jí kouká na mě. Aleluja, Domine, aleluja, Domine.
Closer, but careful.
Pana je domine. Pana v poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se. Aleluja domine, aleluja domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, pána sama sedí. Aleluja domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side! Oh, he's caught! He's quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the garden.
Be careful. Stick behind me.
Keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond,
You'll see
I
us.
want
We'll
to know.
have to wait.
Huh? Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails, everything.
I must be mad.
What? Get to work.
Strange. Did I imagine it? Ah, to hell with it. I heard something. Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me. Fuck it. What's that? Huh? Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind I must be mad. What? Huh. Strange. Did I imagine it? To hell with it. I heard something. What's that? I must be mad. I'm gonna bash your face in! Hey, fucker! I'll hack you to ribbons!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up? For Christ's sake, Henry, talk to me. Just talk. I know you're having it. Henry, what are you staring at? Henry, concentrate. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
Come on.
Bianca.